Hi, it's Will from StormTheCastle.com, and I wanted to show you my latest project. You've seen my emptying out a light bulb project where I show you how to take everything out of this while keeping the light bulb in good shape. And now I'm going to be doing several different things with it, and one of the things I'm doing is making a little diorama right inside the light bulb, which is kind of fun. Let me show you what I got so far. I'm going to be putting this castle inside the light bulb. And I'm also going to be putting a little dragon in there that's flying over the castle. So it's coming out really nice, it's really fun. And the important thing here, of course, is that because we've only got a certain size opening here, I've made this castle of several segments outside, and this is just a rough shape of it, but it's coming out nice. I've made it in every segment passes through the hole. So what I can do is, when I'm ready, after I've painted it, I'm going to paint it and refine it and get it looking exactly the way I want it to. Then I can take each piece one at a time and insert them inside the light bulb like that, so which is nice. So when you're doing something like this, you have to break it up. Like for instance, I'm also going to be, I believe, putting it on some kind of a rock substrata. So when I'm using cork for that, and the same thing applies. I have to make sure every piece of cork fits inside the mouth of the light bulb. And see, this was actually coming out pretty nice, and it's kind of a fun project. And all this is just a few blocks of wood, little tiny pieces of wood, and all of the rest of this is just rolled paper. I rolled it around a pencil or around a stick or around a crayon or whatever to get the shape, and the cones I just folded. So, and even super glue. Super glue will work great, but you have to be careful when you're working, because you don't have a whole lot of time to get it in the position right. So there are some trade-offs and some things you have to be careful with, and so, but make the whole thing and complete it outside of your bulb or your small container. Get it all painted, get it all done, and get it looking exactly the way you want, with every piece able to fit through the orifice. And then it's a matter of disassembling it and reconstructing it inside the bulb. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this castle, and I'll show you as I put a few pieces in there, so you get a sense for what I'm doing. Oh, and I wanted to talk about this. This is a custom tweezers that I made. This is just regular 14 gauge house wire, but see it, this is really nice. And you can make this even longer if you have a longer container. It works great for dioramas inside a bottle, and it works great for terrariums inside a little bottle. So I folded this, and I really like it, and I've hammered down the ends here to make it flat like tongs. I've put in most of the mountain stones, the stones for the mountain, and it's a mountain top, and I'm starting to put in the various pieces for the castle. So it's a matter of putting in one piece at a time and arranging it correctly, and then super gluing it in place. And to super glue, I'm using a coat hanger, and I just put some super glue on it, and then I reach inside the bulb and then just let the drop fall and wick onto whatever I'm super gluing. So I'm just super gluing one piece at a time. One quick tip is each piece you put in and you get it into position and you glue it with super glue, you should let it dry before you start on the next piece. Okay, I'm just going to show you a little bit of the process here. It's just a matter of continuing to add pieces one by one and then gluing them in place, and this is what I do. Right, here's the main gate of the castle. So oops. Going to go right there. I wanted to show you I have the Dragon's Tower in place. So I'm going to continue to work on it. I'm going to put clouds in it. So this is in the clouds. I'm going to touch up the paint on the tower there, because it took some scratching while I was assembling this. And I'm going to make and install the dragon, and then we should be just about done. I drew up a little dragon on paper and then colored him. You know, and that way I could put him in there. It's two parts. He's got a body and his wings. So I'm going to tinker around with this and get that in there. And get him in a spot where he's flying and see about securing him down. I think what I'm going to do is maybe glue the tip of each wing to the glass. I think is how I'm going to do it. But we'll see what it looks like. But there we go. So you can see the dragon, you can see the tower. I've got the diorama corked, the clouds are all in place. And let me see if I can activate the magnetic reed switch here. Can't see what I'm doing. You see it? See the light go on? So, a little bit of interactivity there from outside the glass. That magnetic reed switch is kind of interesting. So, it was a fun project. And you can make a different kind of base. You know, make something decorative, make a decorative base maybe. You know, rather than just a, you know, cardboard base like this. Like the back where all the castles are. So, there we go. You can see the dragon's wing. There we go. Can you see that dragon? Plenty more projects. The next one I'm doing is going to be a terrarium inside a light bulb. So, Cuckoo says it's 6 o'clock. So, visit my website, stormthecastle.com, for lots more projects.